Get ready to experience the Changing Earth audio drama, brought to you by an incredible lineup of podcasters and survivalists from across the country, including listeners like you.
Heroes rise above.
They don't get on, we all fall down. They don't get up, if we all fall down. Get up, get on, we all fall down, down, down.
You guys have been training and on guard duty every day since you got here. Would you like to take a break and come down to the gardens today instead?
I think it sounds like a great idea. Come on, baby. Let's just blow the day off and go check it out. We're going to need to know how to grow food, too. We can't hunt for everything we need.
You know how to grow food, Vince. And we're supposed to be working on defense techniques in the yard today. We may miss something good.
It's like our instructor used to tell us. There's only a handful of techniques. Then it's all about application from there. We've been training non-stop since we got here. What would be so wrong with a walk through the woods with your sweetheart? Plus, you can see Kit on the way home.
I haven't seen him in a while. And I would like to see the stables and ring.
You two need to make up your mind because I'm headed out.
All right. Just give us a minute. I'll put my training gear away and grab my rifle.
I'll make sure the kids are ready for school.
Smiles breaking through the rain.
Oh, now I see why you wanted us to come along. You want our help with all that compost.
No, I was looking forward to the day with you, but since you're coming, you might as well put those muscles you two have been building to use.
It's no problem, Nancy.
Clouds dancing through the sky. The stars and laughter in the night black side. Beauty rising up the mountains high. Rivers humming with a sweet lullaby.
Where have you been hiding yourself lately, Alyssa?
I've been mostly down in Henderson. There's been a dispute between some of the fighters about who should take the position as head of the guard detail.
I haven't heard about this.
Looks like I'm doing my job then, sir.
If you've been handling it, why bring it up now?
Because I'm at my wit's end. Their constant bickering is driving me crazy.
We'll check it out, but first let's go see how Zeb is doing. Order on the streets, just as it should be.
Yes, sir. Your men are strict, but fair.
Good. Happy people are productive people.
Looks like Zeb has his hands full.
Sir, I wasn't expecting to see you out here today.
What's the problem?
A group of refugees have been hiding with the landowner down yonder. I'm bringing the transport now, sir.
Excellent. Put the landowner in the transport as well. Deconstruct the home and use the supplies. We can split up the land for farms in the spring.
Yes, sir. I'll get it done.
I know you will. That's why you're in charge out here. Let's go to Henderson, Alyssa.
The click the light and we begin. The plate and platter start to spin. 2 minutes to show your worth. 2 minutes to show the earth. You can cut the pressure with a knife, but can you cut the wax with your life? With that disc, the world will hear.
I broke his nose. That's why I should be in charge. He's too weak.
Any man would have been surprised by your cheap shot.
Let's go right now. I'll break your nose too.
All of you are too hot-headed to organize teams. You have to lead, not charge around like idiots.
What did you just call me?
What seems to be the problem here?
Oh, shit. It's TJ.
Sir, there's been a question in the command structure, sir.
Who did Dick Leonard appoint?
He said it was up to us to appoint the next guard commander.
Alyssa, find Dick and ship him to the refugee camp. We'll find a replacement. You. What's your name?
Rigby, sir. Thomas Rigby.
You spoke up first. You're in charge until I say otherwise.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to play for very long. You just can't play anything wrong. And someday when you're finally gone, that disc will still live on. The joke's on her now. Ain't swell with pride. And in these bright moments, she forgets how to die. Cut your life for the acetate. Scratch your songs into the plate.
Hard miles to the campfires, to the free.
Are we going to need all this wood, Virgis? It's Arizona, in the desert.
It is, but this desert is cold in the winter.
Nothing beats the smell of fresh cut wood. Sure would be nice to have a splitter, though.
We do have a splitter.
Where?
I'm staring at him.
Ha ha, very funny, Virgis.
I'm going to grab a beer. You want one?
Does a bear wipe its ass with a fluffy rabbit?
Hey, Virgis.
How did the training go?
It's going fine.
Then what's wrong?
I stopped by the hardware store after.
To visit with Ginger?
Nah, I was checking in with Barry.
Isn't Al your supervisor?
Fine, Mr. Master Interrogator. You caught me. I went to see Ginger. I ran into Barry instead. The town is in serious need of supplies, Virgis.
What do you want me to do about it? Come on, Chappie's out back waiting on this beer.
You're seriously just gonna hide in this hole?
This is my home, Monroe.
And this is the longest you've ever stayed here. Come on, it's time to go to battle.
Here, Chappie.
The hell are you two fussing about?
Monroe wants to go on a trip to get supplies.
Let's go.
We have to make sure things around here stay secure.
Whatever you need to tell yourself.
What do you mean?
He means you've been moping around like a dog licking its wounds.
Virgis, this isn't you. You gotta get back out in it, my friend.
I can't believe how quickly everything deteriorated. You saw how they treated those people, the same citizens I fought overseas for. They're no different now than they were then.
You're not gonna do a lick of good here, sticking your head in a hole.
Let's go help with the caravan. The town needs these supplies, and Al is not trained to handle this type of operation.
Are you sure you two want to get wrapped back up in this?
Whether we like it or not, there's no escaping it, Virgis. We might as well kick some ass while we still can.
Monroe?
I told you how I feel about it, sir.
Let's do it.
Please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, this is Dale and Lisa from SurvivalistPrepper.net. I played the voice of Lautner.
And I played the voice of Carol and Star.
Over at Survivalist Prepper, we have the podcast, and I also have a new podcast that I'm doing with Brian Duff called The Duff and Dale Show.
And you can find me on my YouTube channel, The Budget Equestrian.
Hi, this is Sarah L. Pathway, the creator of the Changing Earth series and the voice of Erika Morton. Visit ChangingEarthSeries.com to explore the novels behind the drama and the survival knowledge behind the stories. Join the Changing Earth membership program and get 1 week early access to the show. We appreciate you helping the Changing Earth world go round. Visit us at www.ChangingEarthSeries.com. That's www.ChangingEarthSeries.com.
Hello, everyone out there in Internet Radio Land. This is Dave Jones, the NBC guy, and have I got a deal for you? Everybody that listens to Sarah's audio drama gets a special deal from me on Mira safety products. These are top quality protective gear used by armies around the world. You can only get that deal by emailing me at nbcguy@protonmail.com.
I'm quite concerned about what's coming next. Personally, I think we'll probably see food shortages and other disruptions. Are you prepared if things go wrong? Does your family have enough food and supplies on hand to last at least 30 days? If not, the time to prepare is right now. Don't wait another minute. To help you on your journey, I recommend My Patriot Supply. They're the leaders in self-reliance, and they have a 4-week supply of emergency food that lasts up to 25 years in storage, so you never have to worry again. Don't put your family through the pain of hunger or standing in government food lines. Go to preparewithchangingearth.com today, and your emergency food will be shipped quickly and discreetly to your door. Those who know what's coming are using today to prepare. So visit preparewithchangingearth.com, the original Patriot Preparedness Company. Their mission is your survival. That's preparewithchangingearth.com. And now back to the Changing Earth audio drama.
Nice to see you two out here today.
Hey, Betsy. How are you?
Doing fine. Isn't this something?
It really is. How did they get these gardens in so quick?
Ricardo Manuela, the man your mom was talking with, he came up with the idea. A lot of people out this way were growing little family gardens. The garden team raided the plants and brought them here so we could use the river to build an irrigation system. Pretty cool, isn't it?
It is. How does it work?
See the sluice gates over there? When they open, the river can flow down the system. Go talk to Ricardo. He knows more than I do.
I'm gonna do that.
I know this is a touchy subject, but how's Jen doing?
She's handling it. Those men Aubrey did horrible things to her. It's going to take time to heal. At least she's talking more, and she's taking an interest in going out to work with Kim at the stables. She says animals bring her peace.
I can see that. When I was young, I hung a hammock in the barn so I could stay with my horse. I'm glad she's doing better, though. I couldn't help but feel somewhat responsible.
I have to admit to you, Erika, I was a little angry when everything happened. I blamed you a little as well. You know what? Life just happened. You couldn't control what those animals were doing, and you came back for us. You would have given your life for ours, and that's a debt that can never be repaid. All I can say is thank you.
Come on, Erika. Your mom has a spot picked for the compost.
Don't work too hard, Betsy. Tell Harold I said hi. Where are we headed?
You'll see.
Still working on the property, Mom?
I just can't walk away. And you know me. I gotta stay busy.
Wow, I can't believe this. All those memories in that house, and it's gone. You think we'll ever see my father or my brother again?
All we can do is pray, Erika. Look here. Remember the neighbors Bob and Kathy's llamas?
Yeah.
Remember how I was saying we should sell the manure for money? Well, it's a good thing we didn't, because now we can make super soil.
What happened to the llamas?
They're in the pasture out there somewhere. We figured, why move them? They have food and are making fertilizer. The fighters secure a wider range than this.
Seems like you are settling in.
We have to prepare for next year. Who knows how long this will last?
Then you are staying here? When John Green comes back, we're leaving.
I've had this argument with Brett, and he wants to stay.
I respect him and all, Mom, but I have a feeling. We need to get over those mountains before winter.
We can talk about it later. Let's get this compost unloaded.
Let it go.
But Vince...
Let it go. Let's have a nice day. He's not even back yet.
Are you two going to help?
We're coming.
Don't know where I'm going to, don't know what I'm running from. Hell, you know I'm having so much fun.
What's wrong with you?
Bunch of overtrained fighters with too much time on their hands.
Sit down, son. Your pacing drives me crazy.
The thing is, from everything Alyssa's told me, they're all quality fighters. They all have traits that qualify them for the position.
It's difficult when good men can't get along.
That's the truth, Mr. Lee. How will I pick a leader?
Remember the underground fights?
Do I? The sweet metallic taste of blood in the air, warrior against warrior, staring one another down? No rules, just pure, unbridled battle and Jillian jeering in the crowd. I ended many a man's career there.
And you made good money. Why do you think those fights existed?
For the spectacle and the gambling.
No, that's just a bonus. They existed because all the bosses in the area had overtrained men bored between jobs. We had to provide a release or the dogs would run wild in the streets.
So I should provide a ring?
The world is evolving, TJ. Let's evolve with it. We can dig a bigger pit and make it a public spectacle.
I like it. We'll have a tournament once it's done. Whoever rises to the top gets the position.
Please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors.
Are you worried about how dangerous the world has become in these days of terrorist attacks, natural disasters, or even a future collapse? You need to be medically prepared to keep your family safe. I'm Joe Alton, MD of store.doomandbloom.net, where you'll find an entire line of uniquely designed medical kits and supplies for when help is not on the way. For everything from individual first aid kits to the ultimate family medical bag, go to store.doomandbloom.net today. You'll be glad you did.
Prepper Broadcasting Network is 9 dynamic hosts, 7 podcasts a week, live shows, chat rooms, daily updates, all on prepping, survival, and patriotism. Visit PrepperBroadcasting.com for your dose of self-reliance and independence.
Hi, this is Jane Austen, otherwise known as Survivor Jane, and the voice of Dolores Chapman. I'd like to invite you to my website, SurvivorJane.com, where I write in a conversational tone on topics of how better to prepare yourself and family. You can also find links to my books, What Could Possibly Go Wrong?, Emergency Survival Hygiene, and my game book, Puzzling Over Preparedness. You can also find information on Prepper Camp, the largest 3-day preparedness event in the country every fall, hosted by myself and my husband, Rick Austin.
Disaster Coffee is fueling disaster relief in America. Our coffee is roasted to order and shipped to your front door. You cannot get it any fresher. Visit disastercoffee.com and caffeinate with a purpose. That's disastercoffee.com. And now back to the Changing Earth audio drama.
So what's the story with Ginger, Monroe? You gotten a piece of that yet?
Really, Chappie? It's not like that, and even if it was, I wouldn't tell you about it.
Yeah, you would. Remember that little honey you had the last time we were in Vegas? You couldn't quit talking about her.
That's because he paid half of his paycheck for her to spend the weekend with him.
That girl was fine. I consider that a quality investment.
Holy crap, Virgis. Is that the line getting into the city?
Looks that way. Now we know how the folks up north felt waiting in line.
See all that smoke? Looks like the city's on fire.
These cars wouldn't be lined up here if they didn't have supplies.
Who's overseeing the city?
The feds, so watch yourself. We don't want any trouble here.
Speak of the devil. Here comes one of those upstanding soldiers now.
Hi, sir. I'm doing a pre-check. Can I see your papers, please?
We're a caravan from Peach Springs. We're mostly in need of sugar, salt, coffee, and some miscellaneous building supplies. The next 3 vehicles are with me.
We'll be checking the status of the people with you as well. We can't be supplying refugees out there. They can stay here at the camp. I need to see the papers for these 2 men.
They're with me.
Sir, I respect your former standing with the mercenary force, believe me I do, but I just explained the situation.
These 2 men are both fighters in the mercenary force as well.
Then what are they doing on a supply run and not at post?
Look, soldier, I understand you have your orders, and you and I going round and round about this is not going to solve anything. Why don't you direct me towards your superior, and I can take it up with him?
Sir, these 3 other vehicles check out.
Move this truck out of line and direct him to the captain.
to the campfires, to the free laughter lately, and hard to smile.
Hello there.
Hello.
Name's Drew Goddard. I take care of the horses.
Vince and Erika Moore. Got some experience with horses?
I've been training horses since I was a boy. Used to work at a ranch not far from here before the quake.
You sleep out here?
Sometimes I feel more at home with the horses in the midst of all those people. I go up there to shower, but I'd rather rest my head here.
Where's Kim and Jen?
They went out this morning. They were just leaving when I went to get the horses that the fighters trained with this morning.
You know the little bay horse, Kit?
Solid animal. Good around guns and with a cart.
I own him. I'm sorry I haven't made my way out here sooner. We've been so preoccupied training.
A fighter? I know lots of techniques you can do off a horseback.
Sounds like you'll be seeing a lot more of us.
You guys headed out for a ride?
We were thinking about it.
Good. You take care of Kit and that little black mare over there. Your tack is in the barn, and you'll find an extra saddle in there as well.
This was a good idea.
I wonder if we'll catch up to Jen and Kim.
Do you think that was one of their horses?
Here comes the other. And Kit is getting really nervous. He doesn't get nervous. Catch it! That horse, as it comes by, Vince. What was that?
Erika, wait!
Stay away from my sister!
Watch out, baby! Oh my god, baby, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. The thing was coming right at me. You shot it right out of the air!
They got my sister!
It's okay. We'll get her wrapped up.
We gotta get her to stand, Vince. Woo! It was crazy! You just saved your sister from a mountain lion with a stick! Way to go, Jen!
I did?
You sure did, Jen.
What about our horses?
I have them tethered just around the bend. I'll take Kim on my horse and ride back down to town. Can you guys manage the other horses?
You bet, babe. I'm going to gut this thing and bring it back with us. That hide is too valuable to leave behind.
Be careful, Erika. Get it done quickly and meet me at the medical tent. I'll stop and tell Drew to alert Harold and Betsy.
We'll be right behind you.
Can anybody tell me what's going on? Don't know where I'm going to, don't know what I'm running from. Hell, you know I'm having so much fun.
Please enjoy a quick word from our sponsors.
Hey everyone, this is Phil Rabley from the Matter of Facts podcast, voicing the role of Cole Virgis. If prepping guns and politics sounds like your cup of tea, come check out the Matter of Facts podcast every Friday on iTunes, Stitcher, and Spotify with my co-host Andrew Bobo.
L. Douglas Hogan here, doing the voice of Swenson. You can also hear me on all major podcasting platforms at The Rising Republic. I'm also on YouTube, The Rising Republic Video Bites. I'll see you guys over there, and you have a marvelous day.
Ben Branham here with the Modern Self-Protection Podcast. I do the voice of Gunnery Sergeant Ben Nicholton. The Modern Self-Protection Podcast is a podcast that's dedicated to keeping you safe in today's modern world. It's a weekly podcast where we get together and talk about tips, tricks, equipment, gear, and an overall mindset to keep you safe. If you're interested in firearms and self-defense, you're going to love this podcast. Go check it out at modernselfprotection.com.
Hey fellow patriots, Bravo Echo here. Are you paying attention to what is happening in our great nation? Are you prepared? If not, come see us at hopeforsurvival.com. That's hopeforsurvival.com. Be safe and be blessed.
Here on the homestead, we like to keep it simple. That's why we created Stasis, your resource for the highest quality freeze-dried apples direct from the source. All of our fruits are hand-picked, hand-processed, and hand-packaged, just for you. This is a variety of freeze-dried foods unlike anything you've ever tasted before. Find out more at stasis.vip.
And now back to the Changing Earth audio drama.
That bozo never stood a chance against Hernandez.
This is quite a spectacle. I had no idea you would make this selection such an event.
The fights are just getting started, girlie. Wait until they get tired.
We're going to see some knockouts if you keep flapping your jaw, Sergey.
Let me show you how a true commander destroys his opponents, sir.
Mr. Lee, did you hear that? This guy has some balls. And who will make him eat his words?
I will, sir. All he ever does is run his mouth.
Let's see it then. See what happens when you run your mouth, Sergey? There's always someone there to shut it up.
Will you two stop? We're brothers. Act like it.
You better stay the hell out of it, Yuri. I'll knock you out as well.
TJ, don't you want to enjoy the fight?
If Sergey would stop getting into my business all the time.
Don't make me raise my voice to you in public, son. Leave it be.
Whatever. If he wants to be your dog, then so be it.
TJ, here's another beer. Will you sit down here and drink it with me?
You're lucky I have you to entertain me tonight. There goes his nose. Looks like Mr. Mouth could back up his words. Too bad you can't, Sergey. Put him up against Hernandez. Let's see who will be our champion. Here we go, Sergey.
TJ, if you touch me again...
You'll what, Sergey? What?
TJ, that's enough. Sit down with your woman and enjoy the fight.
Mr. Lee,
I've heard enough.
2 bottles of vodka says Mr. Mouth wins, TJ.
I'll take that bet. He runs his mouth more than you. Someone needs to shut him up. No, don't let him take your back.
Looks like Mr. Mouth wins. And you lose, TJ. Maybe you can learn from him and listen to good advice.
What did you say?
That's enough. Clear the ring. We're going to have one more fight tonight. You two need to sort this out.
But, Mr. Lee...
You scared Sergey?
TJ, I don't want to humiliate you in front of your fighters.
You make the choice to get in there with me, but don't say I didn't warn you.
For your viewing pleasure, your leader, TJ Swenson versus Serge Pathalov. Do you mind if I join you, Alyssa?
No, sir. Please do. I've never seen TJ listen to anyone like he does to you.
I raised him as my son. I've trained 6 fighters in my whole career of training fighters that I am most proud of. 2 of them are about to enter that ring. Another is right here at my side.
Thank you, sir.
What happened to the rest?
Tim died in the quake. Scott went north to his family in Canada, and Javier went south to his family in Mexico.
How many fighters have you trained?
Too many to count. Here they go. Watch them now. They have very different styles. TJ is arrogant and explosive, but Serge is calm and calculated. That's why Serge can survive TJ's boxing flurry. But now, TJ is in close and his jiu-jitsu is outstanding. Serge is not as nimble on the ground.
Don't count him out yet, Mr. E. He's got his space back.
And his uppercut connected. TJ's gonna feel that one in the morning.
Uh-oh. TJ's head's clearing, and he does not look happy.
But will his emotions get the better of him? Nope, he closed the distance.
He's got Serge down again.
Oh, man. Guard up, Serge.
And Serge broke free. Go for his back, Serge.
He's almost got TJ.
No. Look at the look on TJ's face. He's baiting him.
Don't take the bait, Sergey. He took the bait.
I trained TJ to be the best. That's why he leads.
They're shaking hands and hugging. I thought they would be even angrier at one another now.
Nah, woman. They left it in the ring. Serge knows he has to respect TJ, and TJ knows that Serge is a quality man to have at his side. They should be good for a while now.
At least a couple of weeks.
Please, come this way, sir.
Wasn't this hotel called the Luxor?
Yeah, I guess the pyramid design helped it survive the quake.
Sergeant Bingham, these are the men I radioed about, former mercenaries, McClintock's teams. These two are refugees.
Gunnery Sergeant Nicholton is in town. Bring him here so we can verify their story.
Yes, sir.
Name's Sergeant Alex Bingham.
Cole Virgis, sir. This is Tim Monroe and Bill Chappie.
What were your ranks while you were in?
I was a major, these two were sergeants.
Well, well. I would have been saluting you, sir.
That was then. Now we're just here for supplies.
Why did you leave, if you don't mind me asking?
Look around. That's all I'm going to say.
That's all you need to say.
Major, what are you doing down here? I thought you went back east.
I did. Then I went home.
I can vouch for these men. All mercenary members.
Captain, sir?
Is there a problem here?
No, sir. Just a misunderstanding.
I trust you have it straightened out.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
Sir, permission to stay and catch up in just a minute, sir.
Granted. Make it fast, Bennett.
Yes, sir. Ben Nicholton, what are you doing in town?
Running errands for Merkley. Thought we might be able to have a drink while I'm in town.
I have 2 more days before I'm back online.
Excellent. Why don't you all join us?
We don't have any plans.
Major Cole Virgis, this is Sergeant Patrick Bennett. Bennett, this is Virgis, and his boys Monroe and Chappie.
Nice to meet with you, fellas. I'll catch up with you later. Ben, can't leave the captain waiting.
I have to get back to work myself. Join us later and don't let any of those feds hassle you boys. You coming later, Sergeant Bingham?
Wouldn't miss it.
Nice meeting you all. We'll see you later. Let's go make sure the supplies are secure, boys.
Get up, get on. We all fall down, 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 down. We don't get up.
Thanks for stopping by and listening to the Changing Earth audio drama. Hope you enjoyed the adventure. This content is copyrighted in 2021 by author Sarah F. Hathaway. For a list of performers, music, and noise attributes, head on over to www.authorSarahFHathaway.com/Changing Earth. That's www.authorSarahFHathaway.com/Changing Earth. Special thanks to Zapsplat, freesound.com, and freemusicarchives.com for all the work that they do, providing great resources for free music and sounds. Without them, this project would not be possible. Much love to all of my volunteer performers who put hours in designing the characters that you love. We'll see you next time on the Changing Earth audio drama.
And I know you have all the strength to find your way as you teach.